TJ Anglin's racing every coaster at Six Flags St. Louis. I only did 6 of 10 or 9, I don't know which one. But 2 of them were closed and 1 of them I just straight up didn't want to ride. And that one being Mr. Freeze. Just want to get that out of the way so nobody will be like, Mr. Freeze has some family with you, idiot. It's not just overprotected. I'm gonna hate you. Okay, nobody would do that. And nobody sounds that dumb. Except me. We're not doing that voice. Okay, number 6 is 100%, 100,000% the boss. Who likes this ride? If you like getting shot with a gun repeatedly, you'll love this ride. But it is not a good ride. It's rough, and it didn't give stomach drop sensation, nothing. Airtime, nothing. The double up was just painful. It violently threw me into my lap bar, and it hurt. The only smooth part was the first drop, and then it got bad going up into that first time around. Every retrack, every braking moment, it was just a blessing on that coaster. I don't know. The ride operator warned me it was rough, and he was right. I should never. Yeah. I proved myself wrong. That it wasn't going to be as bad as people say. It was worse. Okay, number 5, Screaming Eagle. This is a smoother and I'd say a little better ride experience because I think the third hill did give some good airtime, I think. But the first drop was very lame. Second drop, bleh. Third drop, it gave a decent pop of airtime. And then the rest was just bumpy. Going head back and forth, it was not a very pleasant experience. Okay, number 4 is Rookie Racer. I think Rookie Racer is a good kiddie ride. I personally enjoyed it. I thought it was smooth. I thought the first drop was actually pretty good for a family coaster. I don't even consider it a kiddie ride. I consider it a family coaster. But it's Six Flags and they don't know how to not make an intense coaster. So, yeah, that's that. I thought the turns were dizzy, and I'm a kid, so adults beware of the turns after the first drop. And adults should also be aware of the number 3 spot, Pandemonium. I thought this ride was good, but it wasn't that good. It was rough for a steel coaster. It wasn't terribly bumpy, but for a steel coaster, it was pretty rough. I don't like the wild mouth turns at all. I thought those were unnecessary after a drop, but I don't like wild mouths in general, so it shouldn't matter, and I can't hold it against Pandemonium for having 2 wild mouth turns. And you couldn't really figure it out because you were spinning. Number 2, American Thunder. This ride is an airtime machine in the back, of course. But I don't know. It was a coaster of airtime. I'll say that. A really good airtime coaster. Better than Mystic Timbers, I dare say. I know. I could have 50 coaster nerds outside of my house holding bazookas, and probably the military coming. But yeah, I think it's better than Mystic Timbers. I thought Mystic Timbers was too short, or it feels too short. American Thunder, it just kept going. Airtime. And then it was a little shaky at times, but it's definitely the smoothest of the 3 Woodies that they have. I don't know what else there's to say about American Thunder, except the drop was not very thrilling, but that's a big factor with pretty much every coaster here. I didn't do Ninja River King, sadly, because it was closed. Mr. Freeze, I just straight up didn't want to do. And Boomerang, it was closed. So I didn't go on the best day for coasters open. But yeah, American Thunder was a pretty good ride. Fun fact, I thought I lost my phone on the ride because it was in my pocket and I thought I lost it. But yeah, it was just under my seat. So that's funny. Not much else to say. And number 1, Batman the Ride, 100,000,000,000% sure. Whatever that number is. A big number. Like, huge. So stupid. 0.0. Yeah, that was dumb. Batman the Ride. This was my first upside down coaster, and I loved it. I think it's gonna stay number 1 for a pretty long time until I ride something like really good. It's my favorite Batman clone because it's my only Batman clone. But yeah, Batman the Ride is amazing. I love the inverting. The first vertical loop, I was shaking in my boots for going down that drop. And then the first vertical loop, I know people advise close your eyes inversion, but I wanted to see how it looks, so I kept my eyes open, and the sensation is amazing. I love that sensation of just being flipped upside down automatically on a coaster without having to do anything. And then the corkscrews were a little rough. The inline twist was rip your feet off, or felt like it was going to tear your feet off. But I don't know if it's called the inline twist. I don't know. Don't correct me on that. Or just roast me in the comments for anything I say wrong. The turns were actually pretty intense, and I saw a weird question on YouTube. What's your favorite lift hill on a roller coaster? And it was my favorite lift hill because my feet were like dangling, and it went pretty fast for my crippling fear of lift hills, which is a factor for every coaster except the Screaming Eagle. Not much else to say about Batman, except first off, lame like pretty much every coaster I rode. It was definitely rough at spots, not as rough and bumpy as Pandemonium, but yeah, it was my first B&M too, so that kind of gave it some good. Okay, I'm just gonna stop talking. I'm just saying random stuff. But yeah, moral of the story: it's a pretty good coaster. It's intense and it's a one and done. Or like the coaster, I only did it once before I thought it got crazy or too much for me to handle G-force wise. I spent like 4 hours before I decided I'm gonna be in pain today, and went and rode the boss. But yeah, those are the 6 coasters I rode at Six Flags St. Louis. I hope this was helpful to people going to the park. A very helpful tip: don't ride the boss. Bye.